Hi, how's everybody doing today? This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live with our very special guest. It is Daniel Baggy, the CEO of Allstar Health Brands Inc. How you doing today, Daniel?
Great, thank you, and thanks for having me.
Thank you for being on the show. Hope you had a great weekend. Very excited to learn more about your company today. We do have some people that are watching right now, and we've got a global community of investors that are always looking for undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed opportunities. So why don't we get started with you telling us a little bit about All-Star Health Brands?
So, we're a publicly traded company focused on acquiring innovative products, mostly patented, to satisfy unmet health and medical needs.
Great. And what are some of the products that All-Star manufactures and distributes in the pharmaceutical and natural health space?
So, our products, while unique, are manufactured by one of our partner companies. And so, what we've got, and we also have relationships with licensed companies where we licensed in some of their products. For instance, we have a unique patented wound care product that is already being sold in a few small areas of the US, and we're going to be expanding their reach into other geographic locations.
Very good.
Then we are also developing in the women's healthcare space some patented unique products in intimate health, women's intimate health. We have two products that are very close to manufacturing, and these will have some unique advantages over competitive products. We also are now, because of this coronavirus pandemic, we're taking it very seriously. One of our strengths is through many years we have the ability to partner and network with smaller companies and find really good products to offer. And so we're now offering a Canadian manufactured point of care rapid COVID-19 test.
Wow. That's big.
It's different. Yeah, it's different from the one that's being used right now, because the one that's most commonly being used is called PCR. I'm not going to go into the science of that, but it's a system that requires a machine delays of several days or longer in getting the results. Our test is, and we've already started sales, is it's manufactured in Canada, and it's an antibody test. In other words, it tests the body's reaction to the virus. So after about 7 days of exposure, it's 99% accurate.
Wow.
Yes,
That's
and
impressive.
the results are seen 10 minutes.
Wow.
It's just a simple finger prick of blood put into a little well, and the results show up in 10 minutes.
Wow.
The other advantages are that the healthcare workers who are doing the tests are now able to do it without necessarily, having hazmat suits on.
Wow.
Because the other way with that system I mentioned earlier, the PCR, because they have to take swabs of a person's mouth or nose, and the person has to come in very close contact with the individual, the healthcare work has to come in close. They have to get really, really dressed up and very protected, obviously, so they don't get infected. So with ours, you can just, you can isolate the person and just have their finger and a little finger prick, and that's it.
Wow.
That's all that's required. So we're very excited about this, and I'm sure if you have people listening, they're going to ask a lot of questions such as, well, is it approved? Is it not? So Health Canada is reviewing the approval for sale in Canada, and we are in any day now under the US FDA EUA, which means Emergency Use Authorization.
Wow.
And we're helping the company called Biocan sell it in other overseas markets as well.
That's great. And
we're also trying to, because of the shortages that we're seeing from many companies like private clinics and so on that have a need for increased equipment, and there's a shortage everywhere. Through our network, we're sourcing supplies such as the ubiquitous now that everybody wants, these N95 protective masks, and also gowns, goggles, everything, so that we can try to help and make everybody safer.
that's great. You guys are doing a great work. And you mentioned that you're selling them already. Like, can you explain where you're selling them or how that's working? You did mention you're starting to sell them.
Yeah, so we are helping the company called Biocan sell their rapid test. We've already received orders for several places, like in the U.S., South America.
Wow, that's
And
fantastic.
we're working on many more, but this is so recent that I can't give you really much more information right now.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, can you tell us a little bit more about your management team and share structure?
Okay, so we believe in being lean. We have a very broad, extensive network where we rely on outside consultants, including once this pandemic is over, we're going to start manufacturing in Florida in an FDA certified facility, full GMP, and so on.
Fantastic. And can you tell us a little bit about your share structure?
Yeah. So right now there's just under 2.7 million shares issued and outstanding.
Wow, 2.7 million? That's it?
Yes, and I'm telling you, post reversal, they're basically all restricted except for about 100,000. So the float is very small.
Wow. So you just blow on it and this thing goes. That's great.
Well, that's not for me to say. I'm an MD, I'm a doctor, so I don't look at really those things as much as maybe some other people do.
Well,
we want to definitely build those shareholder value and show that through the execution of our business plan, increasing sales, that all the stakeholders will be happy in the long run.
Well, we have a large group of investors that like to look for undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed opportunities. One of the key factors is the share structure. A company with a low float is considered a company that has 15 million shares or less issued and outstanding. With the amount of shares you guys have, that would be considered a super low float. So you can see today there isn't a ton of volume in the stock, but it's up 25%. So that's a great example of how a stock with a super tight low float with a little bit of buying can explode. And you guys definitely fit that qualification and that criteria. So we like to look for that here in our community. So anyone who's watching, super tight float, very good share structure. Can you also explain a little bit about how much is held by insiders?
Well, insiders like myself, there's a 1.25 million.
Okay, great. And can you tell us a little bit about the company's revenue and what shareholders can expect in 2020?
So, because it's a strange year with the coronavirus and we are getting new sales, I just in a ballpark, I'm going to say 1 million this year.
Okay.
That could be low or it could be high, depending on how quickly we can get these products out to the various hospitals and clinics. And by the way, I do want to add that rapid test is only for clinics. It's not for home use. And the current, just because of, we'll call it health sector regulations, it's marked for research use. Oh, wow. But to answer your question, the revenue model is kind of a work in progress in the sense that we don't know. We have already begun sales, I can tell you that, and it looks like they're ramping up very quickly. So we'll just keep working, and we're going to try to do at least 1 million, maybe more this year.
It's a very fluid situation with the coronavirus, right? In 3 months, our entire worlds have changed. 3 months ago, nobody was talking about coronavirus. Now it seems like that's all everyone's talking about. So I love the fact that you guys are, making those adjustments in your business and recognizing an opportunity for your business to capitalize. At the same time, recognizing that the world needs more test kits. So you're also doing something really good for humanity. So congratulations for recognizing that and doing something good for mankind. Can you tell us a little bit more about some of your products?
Well, we discussed already the COVID-19. It's called an IgG. Those are very technical medical terms, just meaning that our body makes antibodies against the virus. So it's a rapid test kit. We're developing also some unique women's health products and this was our focus before coronavirus came along. So we have already formulae in place. We have samples and so on of some unique products for intimate health, such as a brand new paradigm for intimate cleanse, and also a new formulation for a personal lubricant that will be a game changer because there's no rebound dryness. Basically, all the personal lubricants out there cause rebound dryness because of their formula. So we've got some very exciting, interesting products there, and we're developing some other a vitamin supplement for pregnant women that will be totally unique. That we believe will protect a woman against tooth caries, in other words, cavities during pregnancy, which is a big problem. The full range of vitamins, and also may be able to help decrease the nausea and vomiting associated with, especially in the first trimester.
Oh, wow. That's great.
We also have we're negotiating and have some very exciting sunblock products that are, I won't go into the whole thing, but just to say that the future for sunblock is not chemical, it's mineral-based. And this is a mineral-based product that's also safe for the reefs. It might sound not like something like a little bit, not everybody knows about, but we want to protect the oceans and offer the best protection, the best solar protection, but also think of the environment. So those are some of our products. We have more in the pipeline further back, but we always look for something that's unique and or has some proprietary either manufacturing or patents associated with it.
That's great. And who are Allstar Health Brand's main competitors?
Well, so you have in women's health, you've got a whole array of competitors, from the large companies like Bayer, Bayer Consumer Care, Pfizer, J&J. There's a lot of big companies. There's the smaller ones as well, because women's health is such a growing segment of the healthcare sector, we'll call it, because it could be pharmaceutical and it could be natural. So we have some products we're developing that are going to be considered natural. And then we have what we believe are also a little bit further back, some game changers in the OTC medicines for vaginal infections. So there's a lot of products, and basically the competition is varied from small to medium to super large multinational corporations.
And what sets you apart from those competitors?
Well, our products are unique, as I mentioned, and we've got all of these products has some unique aspect to it that is not just another Me Too product to add to the mix.
If you wanted shareholders to know one thing about Allstar Health Brands, what would it be?
So I think the one message that we'd like to give is that we're working really tirelessly to bring our unique products to market and provide shareholder value through increasing sales and delivering on our business plan.
And what is the best way for shareholders to get in touch with the company?
I guess through my corporate email, which is danielb@allstarhealthbrands.com.
Very good. Well, listen, Daniel, we're really excited about learning more about your company. Is there anything else you want to let anybody know that's watching about Allstar Health Brands Inc. right now while we're live?
Well, just that because of this current pandemic, everything is so fluid. I can't overhype that. Some of the products we are ordering from overseas manufacturers, for instance, the price has gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up again through the supply and demand. So with COVID-19 and everything else going on, stay tuned. It's going to be a very bright future, but we have some, obviously some, we'll call it logistics and other issues in delivering the product.
Well, that sounds great. Well, definitely keep up
We
all
want
the
everybody to be safe. Listen to all the medical experts out there, the governments that are really trying to keep everybody safe. And
well, I appreciate all your time and your hard work and effort with this company and with what you guys are doing with the coronavirus and everything else you guys are involved with. Continue all your hard work and dedication to these great causes that need more help and need more support. And we will be watching and we'll be following your story. And hopefully we can get you back on the show soon so we can discuss more progress as it happens.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I look forward to the next one as well.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Have yourself a great day. Daniel, the CEO of Allstar Health Brands. ALST is the symbol. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. This is Rich from Rich TV Live. Have yourselves a great day.